Hello, hello. Welcome to Wednesday's product training. My name is Amanda Silva Jimenez. So glad to see you guys here tonight. It's going to be short, quick, to the point, but I really love product training because it really helps us learn the product. It helps us have the knowledge that we need so that we can effectively help serve other people. And I really love this skincare line because I actually have a very powerful testimony myself. So when I speak about this, I speak about it with conviction. So I'm going to share on my screen. Let me see. Hopefully, you guys can see it. All right, there we go. Can you guys see it? Give me a thumbs up or great, awesome. All right, so today we're going to be speaking about tea tree, how to confidently recommend the right product to the right customer. This is my personal testimony. Here you can see how I went with 6 weeks of consistent use using the tea tree line. This was a couple years back. I remember my self-esteem was literally on the floor. And it didn't matter what I tried, and nothing worked. As a matter of fact, pharmacy at that time, they had the acne skincare line, specifically for acne. But for some reason, that one just did not do it. It had to be tea tree. And let me tell you, I documented my journey. And these are just a couple of pictures. Like I have more pictures of documenting my journey. And it got so bad to the point that I even had two family members look at me in disgust. Like that's how bad it got. And I didn't want to show up in camera. I did not want to take pictures. I didn't want to go out because that's how bad it was, until I said I'm gonna switch the skincare regimen and I'm gonna use the tea tree. And I remember I was even in a meeting with Michelle, and she's like, Amanda, I'm gonna give you some tips, okay? And she gave me some tips and I'll share them with you. But I tell you, with 6 weeks of consistent use, the skincare does work, but you have to stay consistent. Till this day, you can see my face. I do not struggle with that bad acne. I do have oily face, so I am prone to acne. But you can tell the difference. After that, 6 weeks of consistent use, I have not had any problem like this. And I still use some of the products from, specifically from, like, I wash my face every day. Yes, Amy, I'm glad you needed this. I still use the bar soap. I still use the toner, and I still use it. I do implement other, like I use the resurface because I'm getting up there in age. But yeah, this is my personal testimony, so I want to share it with you guys. Um, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about it. So when we are talking to customers, we want to listen, okay? Listen before we recommend a product. These are questions that are very key to asking. When we receive a call or we're engaging in a conversation, it's very key to be able to ask them, what is your biggest skincare concern? Let them speak. What are they struggling with? Do they have oily skin? Is it combination? Is it acne prone? Is it that they are struggling with, ¿cómo se dice manchas en la cara? Ay, alguien ayúdeme. With manchas en la cara. Ah, my Spanglish. With eh, Ibe, ayúdame aquí. Las manchas en la cara como. O Sandra, do you
Me
know?
melasma. I call them melasma.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like yeah,
Melasma?
Could be from the pregnancy, right? You're seeing those more
yeah,
brown.
like little patches. Yeah, it's son manchitas en la cara.
Oh,
So
rosacea too. The red
rosacea, yeah.
ones.
Rosacea, it's also some people do struggle with that as well. So yeah, so determining exactly what they need. Are they experiencing active breakouts, blemishes? Is their skincare tends to be shiny throughout the day? Is it looking like are you looking to reduce oil? Are you looking to calm the inflammation? Are you looking to improve the overall skincare balance? So it's very important to determine that as we speak to them. Remember, we solve problems, we don't just solve. So it's very important to identify the skincare concern that they may have. Now, why this brand? Why Dr. Tuna? Well, first of all, it's affordable luxury with European quality. And I don't know if I know some of you already know, but what is beautiful about this is that, and something that you can even utilize is that, first of all, it's vegan. Okay. It's cruelty free, paraben free. It's European quality formulations, which means in Europe, the qualifications and the standards of excellence are way higher than here in the US. Over there, they restrict over 1,300 chemicals versus here in the US, it's only a few. So you are buying quality, you are buying also, you don't want to compromise the skin, your skin. So it's very important that you use something that's good. And the beautiful thing is that it is European, that it is affordable luxury. And why is it affordable? Because we are literally buying directly from the manufacturer. There's no third party here, so the prices are not crazy high. Okay, so and it is made in an ecological environment as well. So those are points that we can always look up and are backed. Also in our back office or even in our website at the very bottom, you should see all the certifications. Just if you're curious and like to dig in deep like me, you should see the certifications that they have as well. And it is on our website all the way at the bottom. Okay, just FYI if you want to take a look at it. So it's very important to have the foundations when we are helping other people. It's very good to have at least a basic understanding. Like I'm not a pro at this, but I've learned a lot from Michelle. She's the expert in skincare, and I've heard a lot of the experts. So it's very important to always upsell as well, but explaining this right here. We have to cleanse our skin, which removes the dirts, the impurities. Toner is extremely important because the toner balances the skin while removing any remaining residue after cleaning. Literally, I can wash my face with a bar soap, and I still will use the toner, and I can still see dirt coming out. Okay, so the toner is very important. It also helps diminish the pores. Okay, I have a lot of open pores, so that helps with the pores as well. Treating is very important. That's where the serum comes in. Okay, the serum delivers a concentrated ingredient, and the serum tends to be a little bit more watery versus the moisturizer. So it penetrates a little bit deeper. So that's why it's important to also use the serum and then the moisturizer, okay, which helps maintain the hydration and protects the skin. Okay, so it's very important to do that. Some other skincare lines like the Resurface, the Age Reverse, they also have the eye cream. Tea Tree does not have the eye cream. Thank God for ChatGPT that helped me create at least this slide. The other ones I created it, but this one really gives you, I don't know if you guys want to take a screenshot, but it helps you see the goodness, it just gives you the como te digo, la educación para entender, I'm sorry, I'm speaking Spanish, para entender la limpieza, the toner, the treatment, the moisturizer, the eye cream, if it's needed, and how it penetrates the different layers of the skin. So that's really good to always just have that basic knowledge. Okay. So tea tree is usually for customers who have excess oil, combination skin, acne prone skin, blemishes, congested pores, have occasional redness as well. So it's good to know that as we're asking them, hey, what exactly? So let's go line by line. I mean, not line by line, but product by product. So I personally use the bar soap. That's just my personal take on it. I like the bar soap more than the gel, but you can use either or. And obviously this is going to help with that with cleaning. It helps balance the excess oil. It's LSS free as well, and it doesn't over dry the skin. So tea tree has multiple uses. It purifies and calms the skin while it heals. And you can see in my skin on the first picture how it slowly began to heal and the inflammation. Sometimes all the acne that I had here, all this would be very swollen too. So not only was it acne, it was like swollen. So that this would help calm that swollenness as well. It has thyme extract, which helps soothe the acne related inflammation while promoting balance. So it doesn't dry out your skin. Okay. I personally, with the acne, the severe acne that I had, I would wash my face 3 times a day. I know some people will say, no, that will dry it out, but I had severe acne. So work it out with how your skin is. Know your skin. So I wash my face 3 times a day, but because it was severe. Now I do it twice in the morning and at night. Okay. But before, if I see that acne starting to break out, I'm gonna use the soap because why? Because this part right here, and I use glasses. So this part right here is gonna be very oily, and then I tend to get acne over here. Okay, so that's why I would wash my face 3 times a day. Again, that's just me. Okay, and the clinical results showed that it showed 48% decrease in sebum levels, which is the oil, basically. Okay, so the bar soap is $8.90. That's for customers, and the gel is $19. I say that just in case if you're calculating your mind. You can do a nice bundle. It actually comes with a bundle. I don't know if it's still available. It actually the bundle comes with like a little cute bag as well. Is it available? I'm not sure if maybe it's not available now, but it was before. So we have the toner. Also, one of my favorite, I love the toner because it really helps reduce the excess oil and refine pores. Okay, so if you tend to have open pores, the toner will help reduce that a little bit. So it helps purify, it helps your skin a little bit more matte so that oil finishes, the oily is not seeing it, but it doesn't over dry it. It contains tea tree oil, thyme extract, and it's really good after cleansing. You can use a cotton pad. And a pro tip, even after makeup, okay, because this will actually help even clean it. And you'll notice it. You wash your face and then you use the toner and more dirt will come out. Okay. Also, the toner helps prepare the skin for the serum and the moisturizer. Okay, so that's very important. Think of it as a toner is the bridge between cleaning and treatment. Okay, so while you're cleaning and removing the impurities, the toner helps prepare the skin to receive that serum and that moisturizer too, so it can penetrate it more effectively. This right here, this is like the star product right here. Okay, out of I mean all of them are, but this is the product that treated directly all those red spots. Okay, right now I'm getting one right here. Tea tree oil right there. Okay. This is what personally helped me with the active blemishes and targeted acne. So this one I would use it also 3 times a day. Obviously, I don't use it as much now, but when I had that acne 3 times a day, I mean, like I was actively using it. Okay. This helps eliminate any skin impurities. It's literally for that targeted need, that blemish that you have. Use a cotton swab during application to avoid any contamination as well. Okay, so that's very important. This one is $24 and it in the clinical results and studies that they did and decreases the acne inflammation by 32%. And you can tell the difference in the picture. Like you can literally tell. I could see the difference consistently with the use. Okay. So the serum tends to be lightweight, even with other skincares like the Age Reverse and the Resurface. You can see that the serum tends to be a little bit lighter, so it penetrates the skin. So it's lightweight, concentrated skincare designed to deliver active ingredients deeper into the skin. So it targets specific skin concerns more effectively. Okay. So that's really, really key to use the serum. Okay. The phase cream. This is best for hydration. It helps hydrate. It doesn't, it's very important also when you take all that oil out. Sometimes and I did read up information of this. When you take all that oil out and you leave your skin very dry, it can overproduce oil. So that's why it's important to balance it when you clean your face, that you balance it with a good moisturizer. Okay. So this one is really good, and it's according to studies, it decreased 29% of that oil. So after using all of that, make sure to put a little bit of face cream as well. The next one is right here. It is the tea tree balsam. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I never used this. I didn't feel like I needed it. The balsam tends to be a thicker consistency. I do personally use on my kids if they have eczema. I use the calendula balsam. I have another testimony about that. I can show you guys the before and after of my son. He was 2 years old when he got really bad acne. Not acne, eczema, and oh my gosh. I documented that as well. So there's a before and after picture. But anyways, so this one helps intensely nourish and it creates a protective layer. It's it gives you longer moisturizer, so it helps lock in and helps protect against those skin barriers, those skin stressors, and it decreased 20% in the transepidermal water loss. So I did look up that information. I wanted to make sure that I was giving you the right information. That is basically you lose water when you're, all those oils when you're cleaning. So this will help it protect and keep it moisturizer. Okay. And what he said later says many people with oily prone skin think they should skip the moisturizer because they're already oily. The reality is that dehydrated skin can actually produce even more oil to compensate. So keep that in mind. That's why it's so important to use that as well. So I want to share my personal tips. Always stay consistent. Okay, that is a key to stay consistent 3 times a day. Something, and this is what I learned from Michelle. Change your pillowcase frequently. If you have acne, change it. I know at first when she told me, I'm like, really? Yes, change your pillowcase frequently. Why? Because when you sleep, believe it or not, that grabs a lot of bacteria and your face already is compromised. So make sure you change your pillowcase regularly to minimize the buildup of oil, dirt, and any bacteria. Another thing, use different paper towels every time. I have a Bounty paper towel, and every time I wash my face till today, I dry and I don't use the towels. I use paper towel all the time, a new one all the time. That helps significantly. Also, put your hair in a ponytail when you're gonna go to sleep. Okay, because your hair produces oil and this part tends to get oily. Also have oily hair, so make sure that you put your hair up in a bun. Avoid touching your face. This is a big one. I know we all know this, but sometimes we tend to, touch our face, and that, believe it or not, carries oil carries bacteria and it can contribute to breakouts. So those are just some tips that you guys can do. I wanted to give you guys some content ideas. I love to share content ideas. If you want to share more about this skincare, you could create content ideas around either you could create reels, carousels, 3 reasons your skin is still oily after washing your face. These are just like hooks that you can use or titles. Why skipping moisturizer can actually make your oily skin worse. This is more of that educational. The skincare step most people skip, the difference between toner and serum, why consistent beats expensive skincare. And right here, I don't know if I'm able to play it. Let me see. I don't think it's gonna help allow me to play. I don't think it is, but I figured that would happen since I'm in a presentation. It usually lets me play. Anyways, but you can click on that, take a picture of that QR code, took you directly to that my testimony on how I created that video. You can just get the QR code, check it out, and see that as an example. And you can, if you have testimonies, you can actually, in your video, talk about, hey, this is the before and after. As you're speaking, add a picture into, you can edit it in CapCut, add it in there, and then speak about it as you're talking to people, showing the testimony. So you can do that as well. So those are little content ideas that you guys can create. If you guys, let me see. I think that's it. I had something else here, but I think we are good. Um, yeah, I think we are good. All right, then great. So that's about it. I don't know if you guys have any questions that you guys may have.